So this one, not an issue. I think the second part is 3 marks, so you have to be careful. R dot n equals to d. We obviously know that this is a vector equation, but the twist is essentially n is a constant unit vector. Unit vector means that n unit vector is actually mod n equals to 1. Okay, unit vector, and unit vector had this property where n in itself is equals to unit vector. Vector of a unit vector is unit vector lah. You cannot go as far more unit than a unit vector already. So if you give me a unit vector, I know for sure that is a unit vector. So d is a constant scalar. So stating what d represents, okay, interpret geometrically. R dot n equals to d. I think for part 2 is 3 marks, shouldn't be an issue, because I think the 1 mark will be quite easy to get, which is the vector r represents all the variable points on a plane, okay, which has a normal vector of n. But now the problem is how to get the other 2 marks. Okay, the other 2 marks comes from how do you explain d lah. How do you explain d? So refer to the summary notes. If you have if say, yeah, I think I'll just write this somewhere. If say you have a plane equation of r dot n equals to k, okay, the shortest distance of plane to origin is what? It's actually equals to k over mod n. Yeah, this is the formula you have to know. So meaning to say, example, if say I got, for example, if I got r dot 211 minus 1 equals to 3, I know that distance, perpendicular distance of plane to origin is definitely 3 over mod 2 minus 1, which is 3 over square root 2 square plus 1 square plus 1 square, which is actually 4, or this is 3 over root 6. Okay, so this is just a recap. How do you derive this formula? You also need to know how to derive, but later I'll show you. But just understand that shortest distance of a plane to origin is just take the constant divided by the modulus n. Okay, so this is important. This is how you derive. Okay, I'm going to draw this like that so that it's easier. The normal pointing upwards. So let's say I point upwards here. This is easier to understand. So say if you have a normal here, okay. So this is r, point r. So in other words, right? I do not know where's the origin. So let's say this is the origin here. So this is like that. Now rationale is I can do it like that. I obviously can do the normal here. But because I want this to be r, this normal is here. I could do it here. This is normal. Do you see that by using magic triangle, right? By using magic triangle, what you do is this is r, because this is n, right? This is theta. This is r dot n unit vector. Just cosine, cosine. So you if this is normal, the normal. By using magic triangle, you just take this dot with this one, you get the shortest distance from origin to the plane. Okay. So if they ever ask, you should be able to draw it out. So it's like r dot n unit vector would be the shortest distance. That's how you actually derive this formula here. This formula. Okay. But what is the twist of this question here? The twist of this question here is the D lah. So like I say, you know that because if n in itself, n is a unit vector, so this will just be this, right? Right. So in other words, right, the shortest distance it will be r dot n over mod n, which is actually 1. So r dot n in this case here is r dot n is d. Okay, so that will be d is d. Shortest distance. The next part would then be you need to explain what is d. So the variable points represent all variable points on the plane which has a normal vector of n and satisfy the equation. R dot n equals to d lah. Okay. So but d is actually the shortest distance. D is the shortest distance. D is the shortest distance. D is the displacement. Okay, you realize that this is a displacement because it's the shortest distance. Of plane to the origin. Okay. Minus D here can be plus or minus. That's the thing. So you if it's plus, obviously this is acute. This is acute. So meaning this is when D is positive is above this direction. If D is negative, you're looking at this part because the theta would be a obtuse angle. Okay. So when it's acute, everything is D is positive, meaning it's a displacement from the origin parallel to n. Mod D is the shortest distance, and where D is where D that means positive translation of plane from origin. A positive translation of plane from origin parallel to n and